American heavyweight boxing is in crisis, and it is basically dead, if we're being completely honest here. Look, we're going to go through their heavyweights, who they've actually got. And it's not looking good for American heavyweight boxing at all as of now. I mean, look at how it used to be back in the day. Think about many, many, many years back compared to how it is now and the absolute mess and the absolute state of it. Honestly, it is probably the worst division right now for American boxing. It is absolutely appalling. It's awful. So let's go through all of the American heavyweight boxers that we've actually currently got. There's very few. So let's start with going through BoxRec. The highest ranked American boxer, heavyweight boxer, is Michael Hunter. That says something. Like, that speaks for itself. Michael Hunter is number one in the American heavyweight scene. It tells you everything you need to know. This guy literally never fights. He doesn't operate at the top level. The last time he had a big fight announced was against Hughie Fury. That fight never actually happened. And probably his last big fight, thinking back, his last massive fight was against Alexander Povetkin in 2019. Yeah, we don't even need to talk about Michael Hunter anymore. We don't even need to talk about him. Next up, we go to Richard Torres Jr. Well, yeah, he's coming up for a win against Guido Vianello. He's not an elite fighter. He's not an elite heavyweight, Richard Torres Jr. He could prove me wrong, but first of all, even if he was to try and, be America's best top heavyweight again, he's not got any star power whatsoever. He's got a fairly entertaining fight style. Fight against Vianello was dead, though. But he's not got the star power to do it. He's not got the personality to do it. And generally, his style can be entertaining, but it's not an elite fight style. He's not someone that's going to cause other fighters problems at the real top level of heavyweight. He's not going to do that. He walks onto too many shots. He can be there to be countered. He leans into his shots quite a lot as well. Yeah, I can't see Torres operating at the real proper top level of heavyweight boxing. So, yes, that's my thoughts on him. Then we go to Anderson. He got exposed by Martin Bakole. And, yeah, proper battered in that one. In his last one on the Keyshawn Davis-Baranchyk card, he looked absolutely awful on that card. Yeah, he was shocking. Went the distance, shouldn't have at all. Should have went in there and made a statement, but he looked too stiff. He looked a bit hesitant at times. Wasn't explosive enough. And wasn't awkward enough. He was getting hit with unnecessary shots that he shouldn't have been getting hit with. There was no urgency at all. Yeah, he's already been exposed. He looked awful when he fought Charles Martin as well. Then I think everyone came on with the idea after that, yeah, this guy's a bit of a hype job. And yeah, very much he has proven to be. So yeah, that's what I have to say about Anderson. Then we have Andy Ruiz Jr. He's basically Mexican. Then we go to Jarrell Miller. Drug cheat. Yeah, the CEO of EPO, Jarrell Miller. That's all we need to say about him. Shouldn't even be allowed to box. Doesn't handle himself well whatsoever. Yeah, there we go. Don't even really need to say more on him. We then go to Jermaine Franklin. 2 losses to AJ and White, took them both the distance, fair play, but he's not got any star power whatsoever. He's nowhere near elite level. He's never going to be a world champion, never going to be able to get there. So, yeah, you can't really say much on Jermaine Franklin. He's been pretty inactive since. He hasn't really operated against any other top-level guys other than AJ and White. So, yeah. Then we go to Deontay Wilder. And this is where it always fully fell apart. Now they've lost Deontay Wilder, who probably was, this generation's America's best heavyweight. 100% he was. Olympic medalist, former world champion, held the title for a good amount of time as well. but he's been exposed brutally. He's not what American fans actually thought he was. Those losses to Tyson Fury, fair enough, but he got battered in all three of them, if we're being real. Showing, he's not at that level. And then we see him go on and lose to another elite heavyweight in Joseph Parker. Got absolutely schooled by him, couldn't really land at all, couldn't land a thing. People might say, oh yeah, the Fury fights took quite a bit out of him. They probably did, but he can't beat an elite heavyweight. Then he goes on and gets blatted out by Zhilei Zhang. Yeah, he's never beaten an elite heavyweight. His resume is ridiculously overrated. It's not even overrated. Everyone knows it's awful. He hasn't really got a resume, if we're being completely honest. It's padded. That's the word I'm looking for. His record is ridiculously padded. Deontay Wilder's. And yeah, it's been proven it is. Never once beaten an elite fighter. Never once. He's not an elite level heavyweight. Has he even ever been, if we're being honest? He's ducked many names. He has ducked many names. I don't think, there's risks that he's been offered to take, but he hasn't been able to take it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all we have to say. That's all the fighters that we've gone through. And yeah, look, if we're being completely honest here, it's not in a good spot right now, American boxing. They've got names, like real names at the moment, like Richard Torres Jr., who might have to carry them through a bit of a crisis for a while, but I can't see him being the man to do that. You never know if Jarrell Miller can beat Fabio Wardley. That might bring a little bit back, but the guy's a drug sheet anyway, so no one's really able to take Jarrell Miller seriously. So that's a problem they've got there. Do America really want their top heavyweight being a drug sheet? I don't think they do. Who else is there that can really try and come through and do something? Because I can't really think of anyone that can. There isn't really anyone that can. There's no elite heavyweight there. There's Charles Martin, who's still going. Can he try and get them back to the top? Absolutely no chance in that happening. But yeah, it's dead. They've literally haven't got anyone right now. They've got no one with star power. They haven't really got the personality for it. And a lot of the great boxing personalities, in the past especially, have been American heavyweights. But it's not the case anymore. It is not the case anymore. And at the moment, it doesn't seem like we are anywhere even close to getting a case of that. So, yeah, as of right now, American boxing's dead. Or if anything, if you want to use another word, it is in serious crisis.